You are not going to believe this. These are fake fans. Have a look at this footage.
It's coming home! It's coming home! It's coming home! It's coming home!
They don't even know the tune. The tune is, it's coming home, it's coming home, it's coming, football's coming home. They don't even know that. But these are not real football fans. They're not the real people, the real fans from that country. These are fake, hired fans that the Qatar government paid and flew in to their country to try and support the different countries at the World Cup. Why? Because nobody wants to go to their stinking World Cup because of their horrible reputation with human rights. So now they paid people to go in. On further investigation, it turns out most of the fans that Qatar has paid to come in and cheer for this World Cup have come from India or Pakistan. Now, obviously, there's nothing wrong with that for those individuals. They're getting to attend the World Cup and potentially get paid to do so. And you know the worst thing about this? Just before a lot of these fans took off to go over to Qatar to collect their money and cheer, they were told by the Qatari government, sorry, we're not paying you anymore. And if you think their treatment of these fake fans is bad, the real fans are being treated badly as well. Have a look at this footage and you tell me, would you pay £3,000 or $4,000 to live in this so-called hotel at the World Cup? Just look at the state of this. This is not a hotel. This is a tent. It has a simple electric fan. Apparently they're getting one tiny bottle of water per day in the morning. They cannot buy or source any other water. Many of these little tents, it's an hour to walk to the nearest shop. This is crazy. And much of the infrastructure isn't ready and is still being built. Even at the last minute, there's lots of construction sites and machinery all over, including at the fan parks. All of this is bad, but none of it's anywhere close to Qatar's human rights record and why people are boycotting this World Cup in the first place. It's estimated that 6,500 migrant workers who moved into Qatar since they were awarded the World Cup have since died. It's also estimated 37 of those migrant workers died directly as a result of construction of the World Cup stadiums. Many of the workers were asked to work in searing heat and weren't even given breaks to go and get water. So is it any surprise that nobody wants to go over there and support this World Cup? They seem to be changing the rules at the last minute. They said they were going to sell beer in the stadium and they changed that at the last minute, and Budweiser, who'd sponsored them, posted on a tweet that's since been deleted, well, this is awkward. And it seems they've changed the rules last minute as well for the media. This is a Danish reporter trying to do a live broadcast on TV.
Og der kan I se, nu bliver vi stoppet med at filme, og det er forholdene her. Mister, you invited the whole world to you invited the whole world to come here. Why can't we film? It's a public place. But you can break the camera. You want to break the camera? Okay, you break the camera. Okay. So you're threatening us by smashing the camera.
So with discrimination against women, homophobia, no freedom of movement and no freedom of speech in Qatar, is it any wonder that people are boycotting it? And there's probably no end to these controversies. They'll probably keep cropping up over the next few days as the World Cup starts. But what do you think? Would you go over to Qatar? Would you be a paid fan and go over and cheer for another country? Do you think we should be supporting this World Cup at all? Let me know in the comments.